Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Chris. This is my brother.
What up, guys? I'm John.
And today we are going to show you a little something in the Native Raven garage gym. Alright, so what we're doing here is everybody knows in the gym or your high school, wherever, you've got these shoulder pad things that you can put on the bar for squats. And I know some people don't like to use them, some people prefer to use them. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to make one. I know they're inexpensive. I checked them out on Amazon. You can get them between 10 to 20 bucks, maybe 25 at the most. But today, like we are, kind of in a pinch. Like, we don't have a local athletic store, and I don't feel like waiting on one to get here. So I'm going to use a foam pool noodle, just a foam noodle that you would use in the pool. I got some Gorilla Glue, super glue, and some Velcro strips, and a piece of cloth. This is a belt that came with a pair of shorts that I ordered. I don't use these, so we're going to use this to wrap around it.
Everything here at Native Raven is DIY.
DIY.
It's a gym type right there.
So originally I thought that the foam noodle would fit through the barbell or around. I'm not exactly 100% if this inner circumference is large enough to fit around the bar. So I was just going to split it down the middle and put the Velcro in like you would with any regular bar pad. But I'm going to do it a little different. So after doing a little research, put my hat on, keep my hair out of my face. Most of these pads are between 16 to 18 inches long on average. I didn't go through a whole list of them, I just checked out about 3 or 4 of them. So 16 to 18 inches, I'm going to go ahead and do probably about 18. So I'm going to measure out from the end, measure out here to 18, and I'm going to mark it. Alright, so cutting these things, you can use whatever knife you want. If you have a shop blade or a carpet knife, that's great. If you have a pocket knife, if it's extremely sharp, I'm sure that it'll work. But today, I'm just going to go ahead and open up this pack of Stanley drywall cutting blades. I've had them laying around, so I know they're going to be sharp enough. They're brand new. Alright, so if you're not perfect at cutting, there's going to be somewhat of a lip there. You can just go ahead and shave that off. Ta-da, there you go. Alright, there's the initial start to your shoulder pad. Alright, so next, since we don't know if the barbell is going to fit through the inner circle there, so we're going to go ahead and mark on either end roughly about the same spot. I mean, I'm not getting real technical here because I spent maybe $8 on this whole thing. I mean, you can pick up a foam noodle for $1 or $2, and look, you still have all of this left over. So I mean, if the first one doesn't go too well, you can make another one. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate it when I spend money on a product and it's pretty much trash after about 6 months. I'm not going to be too worried about this if it's tore up because it's literally costing me almost nothing. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take our blade, your knife or whatever, and you're going to follow from that first line that you put in, come down to meet up with the next line until you can open up the foam noodle the same way you would with one of those barbell pads. Alright, next, you can use whatever kind of material you want. Just so I happen I had this belt that I don't use lying around. It's nylon, braided nylon. You could use probably an old t-shirt or a piece of jean material or anything. What I'm going to do is go ahead and cut off the belt buckle part. And I'm going to place it on the seam. Then I'm going to wrap it around until I have about 3 to 4 inches of overlap. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. Alright, so now that we have our 2 strips of material cut to the same length to be the Velcro straps to wrap around the padded piece for your bar. We've got the line cut to fit over the bar. Now I am going to use super glue to attach the pieces of material to either side. Then after that we will attach the Velcro to strap around and hold everything tight. So I just grabbed Gorilla Super Glue Gel. It holds within 10 seconds. I was just at Walmart going through just their selection of different glue, and I just picked up this one. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what kind of glue you use. I guess it all depends on what you prefer as a dry time. 10 seconds sounded good to me, so that's what I went with.
We want it nice and fast.
Nice and fast. The faster the better.
The faster the glue dries, the faster we get to the squats.
The squads! Okay, so super glue on foam. My bad. Bad idea, I should have known better. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to make straps to go around. They're not going to be attached. So what we're going to use is Velcro with the sticky back. This is made for cloths and plastics. Holds up to 5 pounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this strip here, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of guesstimate. I'm not going to be too precise about it. What I'm going to do here is stick the one side to the other. Stick the 2 Velcro pieces together so I have the same length. Alright, then we're going to cut these in half. Guess I should have left those together. Alright, so we're going to cut them in half. Then we will place them on our straps. We're going to peel back the sticky backing, maybe. And to just ensure that it stays to the cloth strip, I'm going to go ahead and add some super glue. Do the same thing for the other side.
It's like pulling stickers apart.
Yeah, this is the tedious part. You know, you guys want like kind of real life videos, and these are the real life struggles. Just trying to get sticky things off of other sticky things. Pain in my ass. Alright guys, we're out here in the Native Raven gym garage where it's half finished, but we got the important part here. Alright, so you're going to take your two straps and your foam noodle that you've split down the middle and cut to the length that you desire. You're going to wrap it around your bar, the same as you would with a shoulder pad. Then you take your straps, wrap it around the outside, both sides, just like that, out of the way of your shoulders, and it keeps the thing from falling off or slipping around. There you go. Now we're going to do some squats and tell you how we feel about it.
Beautiful.
I'm up. We got 135. Not too heavy, not too light. We're just going to do a couple sets. Might put a little bit more weight on there, and we'll let you know how it goes. My opinion, it's about the same as a normal shoulder pad. It's a little bit more stiffer than the foam that comes in the pads, but yeah, it's squishy, and kind of sounds like you got a little crinkle behind you, but other than that, I mean, it's not bad for like $6, especially since you can make like 3 of them for under 15. So I like it so far. John?
After Native Raven DIY Technologies. Before Native Raven DIY Technology.
Oh, dude, are you okay? My back hurts. You know what you need, right? You need some foam. I need some foam. Alright, so we just put some 35s on. We're going to make the total weight about 205. We're going to do a couple reps and let you know how it feels with a little bit more weight on there. Tell you what, I heard more snap, crackles, and pops from my knees than I did from the pad, so I like it. Originally, I was gonna get one for my wife. My wife just started getting back into working out, and she had some shoulder issues, so I didn't want that pressure on her shoulder to cause her any problems. And I was like, screw it, you know, we're at Walmart, it's pull season. I'll just pick up a foam noodle and see what I can do with it, and here we are. And we'll let Johnny take a swing at it and see how it goes. Not bad at all. Definitely more cushiony than just a straight bar on your shoulders. And in my experience, I'd say it's a little bit more comfortable than a normal shoulder wrap you'd find on there at a gym. Even my dog's a little excited here. He likes it. He's ready for it. You ain't doing no squats. So, here's a DIY on making a shoulder pad, and there's no excuse to why you can't put this someplace in your garage. It's literally, or your gym for that matter, it's literally 2 straps and a noodle. Like, wrap the straps around a bar and put the noodle in the corner or something, or just wrap it all together and throw it over your rack. You know, I mean, you could slip this thing onto anything. So there's my DIY. Or you can just go ahead and buy one, it doesn't matter. If you're in a pinch, you know, you got some people coming over and they're like, hey man, you got a bar pad for squats? And you're like, oh shit, no I don't. There you go, make something. Works good, I like it. Bar pad, $10. How about $1? $1. You don't even need the straps. I mean, the straps, I just went an extra step to make it a little bit more professional, I guess. But literally, if you buy a foam noodle, it's like $1.98 at Walmart. You can get them at the dollar store for $1. Cut that motherfucker into 3 pieces and you got foam pads to last you the fucking summer. There you go. There's my tip for the day. I'm Chris. I'm John. Native Airman Garage. Have a good night.
You can literally put it anywhere.